This is LBC from Global, leading Britain's conversation with James O'Brien.
Angus is in Milan. Angus, what would you like to say?
Good morning, James.
Hello.
Thank you for taking my call.
You are most welcome.
Thank you all.
Arrivederci.
Buongiorno would be.
Yes,
thank you also for the daily dose of sanity that is your programme.
You're very kind.
I hook in a bit. I think there are areas of all of our characters which we just are unable to control, and I think this is Rishi Sunak's undoing. I think he has a basic lack of emotional intelligence, which is an important thing. And if you look at that in the light, there's a very good book by a guy called John Ronson, which is called Psychopathy, A Journey Through the Madness. And was there ever a better way of describing the Tory party at this moment? But there's a scale of psychopathy, and it means lack of empathy, lack of understanding. Now, normally these people are very, very good liars, which is why they make good bankers. And I think, unfortunately for Rishi, he's not a good liar.
But he did make a good banker.
Precisely, yes.
It's called the psychopath test.
That's it.
Yes, not psycho, because I've read it, and then I thought, hang on, I haven't read that one that you're on about. I've read it. I know it. It is.
My error.
No, that's fine. I was just double checking. It's a brilliant book.
Yes. It's brilliant, and it does explain a lot. I mean, that there are these people. Banks, actually, American banks, went looking for these people. If you scored high on the psychopathy test, that meant you would be a good banker.
Well, the last thing you want is a conscience.
Precisely, yes, precisely.
And you think he's in that category, or not?
I do. It doesn't mean you want to go out and eat somebody's liver with a plate of fava beans and a good Chianti. That's not what.
I nearly did the noise then. But I think it would reach, if people have got earphones on, it would sound absolutely horrible, wouldn't it? So I won't do that.
I just don't think he can help himself. I don't think he probably recognises it. I don't think he's a big enough man to be able to overcome it. And I think, sadly for the Tories, that they've just run out of good liars. He's not up to it.
An absence of empathy, but if you're a Johnson, then you can pretend, and people think, and Farage is, of course, brilliant at this, making people think that he has their interests at heart when he couldn't give two figs about any of them. So he's, that maybe that's what I'm hinting at with the inauthenticity line then, this idea that he's saying all the right words.
He's trying.
But they're not landing right because of something, the intangible that he lacks, which you would describe as empathy or emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And there's so much focus on Tory honesty now, having had Boris Johnson and Liz Truss and the whole shower of them.
Yes.
That thankfully it's.
Could anyone have pulled this off? Could anyone have pulled this off? Could a sort of proto-Farage have actually pulled this off with the 14-year legacy in place?
I think
a brilliant liar.
I think they've tipped too much effluent into the river to be able to salvage it at this point, haven't they?
Both metaphorical and literal. Well played, Angus. Thank you. 28 minutes after 10 is the time. You're looking after James O'Brien on LBC.